baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set, and starting in this one, Sandy Blunt.
She's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. Left-hand batter waits. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one popped up. Robinson under it. And there's one down.
The second baseman, Brandon
Lau at the plate. In there for strike one. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Top of the zone for a called strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back now at Oriole Park. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Littell. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Carl Wetzel leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there.
Ball one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Charlie Green. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Lau. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Frank Lunt. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball. 1-1.
In the air, left side. Mangum sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. Top of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Lunt back to work. Lunt in her rookie season, she features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Harden. And there's one down.
That's it. The third baseman.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Second inning here, no score. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Mangum. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder. First pitch just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Off the plate.
Good miss with that changeup away. She needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
On the ground to third. There's one. Nice stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. One left for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that is out of play. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Brandon Blunt in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time. And here's the catcher. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt. Smoked on the ground a second. Lau sends it to first. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So the lineup flips over, and now Josh Lowe. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One out, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Stays alive. Still only one out here in the inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Blunt makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the DH, Jay Cummings. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And into the box for Baltimore, Billy Harden. Ball 1 there. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Bill Harden. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Man at second. Ground ball left side, and that's a foul ball. That misses, and the count's even at 2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Carl Wetzel, the next to hit for the Orioles, walked his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 0-1.
No.
Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He beats it. Safe. And they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Two outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Charlie Green. He's 0 for 1. Nice grab. What a play. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jonathan Aranda. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's outside. And now 3-0.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go out to talk to her.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. Now at the plate, Jake Mangum. And he's already singled in this game. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now the center fielder. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just missed.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
bottom four, and here's the first baseman, Frank Lunt. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Robinson in the box now, takes strike one. Lunt gets his lead at first with nobody out. Inside, just missed. Ripped to third and caught.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Brandon Lunt, the next to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is down low. On the ground, 2-ball. There's one, and their second double play of the day will end the fourth.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. Lunt back to work. Walls measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. That's inside, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. She could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Matt Theis next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Splits the plate, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Off the mark there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
2-1.
Tap to first, and that goes foul. Grounded to third, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as she gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead it 2-1. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 29. Out front, rip foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jay Cummings. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
No. 1-1.
And now 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Harden in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's a hit. Throws to second. Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second. No outs. Harden digs in now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next for the Orioles, Bill Harden. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball 1.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
And that's 2.
Got him. That's an out.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Jeff the Man.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses,
2-2.
and it's 2 and 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side and cross the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
1-1.
Oh, that hit him. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now, Jonathan Aranda. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 strike.
This one in the dirt.
0-2.
Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. That one missing inside. Diaz off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. That one misses, and it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike at 95. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
1-2.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground, out to short. Harden. The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's the center fielder. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs, bases are full. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Carl Wetzel. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Well, that's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zach Littell done for the day, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Now on the mound for the Rays, Mason Engler.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So digging in, Charlie Green. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to short, could be 2. The flip to second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play. And that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community was born free, they spelled it, and that's a magic.
Frank Blunt, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
This guy's
2
pounding
strikes.
the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one laced to center and a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6.
So 2 down. Brooks Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Blunt off of first with 2 away. Fouled off left side. Line drive. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tucker.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Late with the swing there.
0-1. Shoot.
On the ground. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Matt Theis.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's outside. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Tucker checks over to first, and he's back. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there.
Wall.
Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Uceta. And into the box for Baltimore, Brandon Blunt. The Orioles in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And here's the catcher. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Hunter Biggie appears to be getting loose. Clevenger also throwing. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Jay Cummings. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. That one to first, Aranda. And he takes it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now the left fielder, Billy Harden.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. On the ground to third, Caminero. Over to first.
He's out.
And that is that. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Tucker back to work. This to third. To first. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tucker goes 5-5. He features a two-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. And a strike in there. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. That's a walk. Went with another changeup and missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So up next, Junior Caminero. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Mangum, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's outside, and that's ball 2. Two outs. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. Aranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Full count.
foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. First and second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Ground ball right side, blunt. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger. And the batter now, Bill Harden.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The shortstop takes the ball. This one smoked out to left. Mangum calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Wetzel now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Clevenger, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Green stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
That one way inside.
2-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Low, ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Mary Wetzel.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of her right here. Got to do her best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off, Taylor Walls. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next pitch misses way outside. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Nice. In the box with one away as he takes ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So the one out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting, right fielder,
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Bounce to the left side. Robinson. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So digging in, Brandon Lau. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Rips one to right.
I got it.
And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Hard in the order. 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 4 and the Orioles 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
It's the magic number. Somewhere in this hip-hop soul community.
Blunt at the plate and takes high there. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first.
Out.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
He's 2 outs away. Robinson now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Lunt getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Late on that fastball.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1-2.
And it's even up. Robinson, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 29, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.